The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Boom, we're live, sort of, kind of everywhere but our Facebook page, which we normally are.
You can take over while I do this.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. We're back. We didn't do one last week because Kennedy was changing his address or something. If you are seeing it on Facebook, means you're friends with Kennedy. So maybe share the either YouTube or Periscope link. Are we live on?
Oh, wait. I think I figured it out.
Oh, he thinks he figured it out. Does that mean you have to kill everything and then we should redo this?
No, I don't. Do not.
Okay. Well, anyway, welcome to Thursday. Welcome to noon. Welcome to Texas. This is Liquid Lunch. I'm Josh. I'm your host. And the weekend is upon us, and it is rainy outside. If you are in Houston, I don't know what else is going on. I don't know what the temperature in Midland is right now. I could look that up, but I haven't yet. I hope your week is going well. Oh, woo, what?
I got it.
What? Did we do it? We did it.
Success.
There you go.
Woo. All right.
What'd you do?
Just a little bit of magic.
Was it not plugged in?
No, it's plugged in.
Okay.
It's beer helps.
Oh, pour a little beer on it, and everything starts to get better. There you see, to my left, the guy that got it working. Finally, give him a little bit of time. It's not that it won't work. It's just sometimes you have to massage it, right?
Well, yeah, you don't want to. You got to massage, caress.
Yes.
Gentle caresses usually help.
You know what, though? We're jumping into this thing. I introduced myself. I'm Josh. To my left, as always, the guy that presses the buttons and makes it work.
Sometimes better than other times.
Yeah, but at your age, that's perfectly acceptable. Here we
I
go.
jumped the gun. Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy. Oh, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm empty.
Yeah,
You know what the sounds mean in Russian? The sound means in Russian?
what?
Empty.
Oh. Okay. Well, we got beers on the table, don't we?
We do.
Are we jumping right into that already? I mean, it is a beer show. Real quick.
Why not?
Well, hold on. I'm going to do some shameless self-promotion. Interbrews, it's not just self-promotion. It's promoting of guests and awesome beer audio. If you love long-form interviews and getting to know, I mean, like really diving in and getting to know the craft brewers here in Texas and mostly here in the Houston area, Interbrews is a podcast you should consider. This is the logo for Interbrews here. So I tweak it. You can find it on any of your podcast directories that you know and love and like to listen to, including YouTube and Facebook and all those things. Anyway, last week's, there you go, as the lovely Kennedy does whatever that is. Last week was Baba Brewhouse.
That's my best fan of white.
Yeah, well, there you go. Last week was with Marcus and AJ at Baba Brewhouse in Brookshire. And then yesterday recorded in Pearland at Backfish with Caleb, Bianca, and Chris.
Wait.
And that one will be up soon. It's almost ready. It's percolating. So great audio for you to check out and listen to and get to know these fabulous craft brewers. What? What's going
I
on?
hate to say this.
Why?
We haven't been live.
Oh, where? Anywhere?
No,
No, that's not true.
On Facebook.
What's going on? Oh, did you? What happened?
Guess what?
Now we are?
Now we are.
I mean, it's part of it. It's a live show. Why don't you explain to everybody what happened? Just so they know. I mean, look, we're not a polished thing.
I'm not exactly sure what happened.
That's good. That's a perfectly good answer.
I'm not. I had to restart. Think that would help. It didn't help. But when I thought we were going, we weren't. When I was all excited about it, we weren't going because that was literally just one button I had to push that I didn't push.
Yeah.
But we're good now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only like 14 minutes late.
We've been later.
Oh yeah, yeah. But 14 minutes is not good.
Can you look at your own stream on Twitch? I'm trying to. I'm
It's
sorry.
not. It's not good. No. This is not an award-winning show today.
Hey, well, it will be. I don't see. Oh, are we on? Oh, that's just the dashboard. How do you look at your own stream on Twitch?
Well, first of all, you have to go to Twitch.
I'm on Twitch.
Okay.
And it's not saying we're live.
Well, let's see.
So we have no videos.
Did I screw that one up too?
I think so. All of our Twitch people
No,
are
we're online. It says right there, online on Twitch.
Oh. Well, maybe if
Online on Twitch, online on Periscope,
Oh.
YouTube, and my own personal page.
Yeah, Jeffrey's saying we need a new producer. I'm not going to say that. I don't know where else.
You better not say that.
You're the only one guy.
Good luck finding people.
Yeah, true. Yeah, people with your computer. You're very limited.
So what's more valuable, my producing or my computer? Like if I just like lent you my
Yeah.
computer every Thursday,
Uh-huh.
would you replace me?
No, your charming personality is kind of what people
And
tune in for.
Don't forget my dashing good looks.
Yeah, people tune in for stuff like that. So,
My fan club.
yeah. Hey, we got a comment on the Facebooks.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Tammy. Jeffrey. Hi, everybody. Yep. Yeah, we took a week off for Halloween, not by choice, but yeah, we did, and then we forgot everything. So.
Well, we took a week off because I moved,
right.
and I couldn't.
You
make
pick
it.
one day.
I couldn't make it.
You pick the one day to move.
I couldn't.
Where we do a show.
I couldn't make it that day.
I mean, if we did a show every day,
and I apologize.
if we did a show every day, that'd be one thing.
Yes, Twitch is working. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Okay, cool. Good. Well, then everybody share so we can make sure everybody knows.
I'm sharing.
Everybody share on your favorite platform, however you like to do it.
Sharing is caring. Hey, Rudy.
Yeah. Oh, hey. What's up, Rudy? How's class? How's school going? Are they paying attention? What songs are y'all working on? Christmas songs? Rudy Cano, right? Not some other random Rudy.
Oh, I thought you
Is it
said
our Rudy?
Rudy can know.
No, Rudy Cano. Is it our Rudy? Our Rudy, right?
Yeah.
Our Rudy.
Yeah.
Not some random Rudy.
Yeah.
Our Rudy.
Rudy can't fail.
Yeah. So good. What songs are y'all working on right now, Rudy? I want to know. What's up for the Christmas concert? I'm sure you're elbows deep in Christmas music right now. Band director Rudy Cano. And when's the tour date? Do you have the tour dates for the Christmas season yet? Let us know that too.
And
Homebrew Brass.
And is he learning who put the dick on the snowman?
Is that? I don't think a middle school band can play that, but maybe the Homebrew Brass.
Well, I mean, it's instrumental.
Yeah, but
That's a classic.
yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
People love it. We sing it at church.
What church do you go to?
I'm just kidding. We don't, because you can't sing it if it's an instrumental. Anyway.
Or if you're Methodist.
Huh?
What?
What?
Isn't Methodist the denomination they don't have music?
No, that's Church of Christ.
Oh, like,
Some Church of Christ. Not all Church of Christ. And they do music, they just sing a cappella.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Somebody just subscribed. Hey, John. Oh, I think that was John. Hey, John.
All right, hold on. One more share, and
Huh?
then you'll have my undivided attention for the rest of the show.
We don't want to talk about so I need to wait to talk about the main reason we do the show?
Yeah, let's hold off.
All right, I'll wait. I'll talk about my pre-show beer. It was a art car. I had one left in the fridge. And the art car is delicious.
It is.
That's all there is to it. I love that that beer. Yeah. So, anyway, hey, John Denman's watching. Drink of Ages. The place and the show. Listen and visit. Delicious, both of them in different ways. John's delicious too. Hey, John.
I've never actually drank John before.
You don't just drink him. Well, you drink him in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So check out Drink of Ages because there's a lot of hours in the week. A lot of hours when you're. You know what my average screen time is a day for my phone?
Average. Yeah, I bet it's at least 6 hours.
It's 9 hours.
Your screen is on your phone 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's
Average.
That is
Average.
absolutely nuts.
Actually, 9 hours plus. I bet your phone's not an Apple phone, so you don't even have. Does it even keep stats like that?
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not going to be 9 hours a day.
Well, some of that's commute, right?
Yeah.
So that's an hour at least. And then I don't look at it the entire time. Like when I'm in the shower, I don't have my phone with me in the shower. I just have it playing like a podcast or a YouTube video or something. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that, other times of the day too, when I'm just like doing stuff around the house, I have it playing. Oh, I hear me.
Yes. You do.
Is that where I need to tell you to? This is the episode or part of the episode where we tell get it in. Turn down your speaker. Okay.
Oh, Rudy says they're playing. Let me see.
Talk into your mic.
The Nutcracker Market at NRG Stadium on the Sunday the 17th.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
Cool.
It's kind of a big gig.
Yeah.
Hey, there's I see Adam. Adam's watching. Hey, Adam.
Adam. All right.
We're going to be recording an episode of Interbrews at Baleson soon as well. November, chock full of awesomeness. Whoa, what was that? You ready? Are we ready to talk about things? Like actual things? We're like
well,
halfway into the show almost, and we haven't even talked
know.
about the thing we were supposed to talk about.
I do have a question.
Okay, let's talk about this. Everybody look at your watch. What time is it?
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And on the table today,
Uh-huh.
a wide array of
It is.
styles. It's International Stout Day. Is it
Yeah.
international or just national? International? National? Anyway,
Yes.
Stout Day.
Yeah.
And we have a grand total of how many stouts on the table?
That would be 0.
Yeah, because we can't be boxed in. We're not going to be told what to do. We love stouts, but
To
we'll
be
love
honest,
them in our
I
own way.
didn't know it was International Stout.
You would've
Stout
brought
Day. I
stouts,
would have
wouldn't
brought stouts. Yeah.
Well, we brought some other stuff.
Well, what we do have,
It's very stout-like.
we don't have to start with this one,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really want to. I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but
Mm-hmm. Wow.
it's my Mexican lager, folks.
It's very
This is my Mexican lager.
it's
and
very
I'm super
Katie.
proud.
It's very Katie Brewery-like.
Katie Brewery.
Yeah, there's no label. There you go. Mexican lager that you've been talking about for a long time.
I know it has been literally from brew day to first drink was 3.5 months.
That's lagers for you.
3.5 months.
Did
but
you-
it's good.
Did you bottle condition this one, or is that from the keg into the bottle?
It's bottle conditioned.
Okay. Well, do you think it turned out all right with the bottle conditioning?
It turned out fabulous.
Okay. What else we got on the table?
We
We'll
also have a
probably start there, but boom.
we got some pumpkin cheesecake
That's crazy.
from one Ingenious Brewing Company.
James Carlisle, you're crazy.
This you missed out because when we did the show from the grain cellar,
All those weeks ago.
yeah, he gave me a 4-pack afterwards.
Oh man,
Well, you had to go to work.
I did.
I got to go to Ingenious
Well, we
and,
all can't
and,
just
and drink beers.
we can't all just hang out all day.
Well, I did.
Yeah. Not yet, but if everybody would go to our Amazon link, liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon, and buy all your Christmas gifts through that link, then we could do this all day.
We also have a Tank 7 from Boulevard, and Julie has a side gig pimping Boulevard products.
Just Boulevard?
She does a lot, but Boulevard is like, I think that's the one that makes her the most money.
Well, there you go.
So we got some GABF award-winning Tank 7 on the beer table. And then finally, we have a Flex Appeal from
Yeah.
11 Below.
American Strong Ale.
Yeah, so
Speaking of,
this is probably the closest to a stout we have today.
well, speaking of 11 Below and stouts,
Yeah.
they're Negative Space. They're having, I believe, the big release party is this weekend, right?
Yeah,
It's out now. Wait, what is today's date? 7th, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's parties this weekend. Tons of variation. So if you're in the Northwest Houston area this weekend, I want to get down on variations on Negative Space. 11 Below is a spot. So that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a big one. People dig on Negative Space a lot.
yeah.
The weather. This is Negative Space weather. Stuff.
Hey, Omar.
Yeah.
Omar.
Hey, Omar. Ooh,
Omar.
everybody check out Stand Up Encourager doing the stand up and encouraging. He makes you laugh and then makes you want to go out and attack the world. He has some great pictures out from his gig. He just did look at a big. He's blowing up. So proud to say he's been on both Liquid Lunch and Interbrews.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, check out Omar out there
So what do you
standing
want?
up and encouraging.
So what do you want to start with?
Oh, is that? Did we say everything?
Yeah.
I guess we did. Let's start with your lager.
All right.
Because if I spit it out, then, do you have the
If
You
you
need the
spit it
bottle?
out, make sure you spit it into a glass because I'll finish it.
yeah. Ooh. You would take my secondhand mouth lager?
From this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is probably one of my best beers.
Oh, well.
Which,
Way to stay humble.
honestly, it's not really saying too much, but
Foamy Head 13 says he's having a Baltica Russian Imperial
All right.
Stout. There you go.
So
What are y'all having? Let
it
us know.
appears
Mm-hmm.
that I grabbed the wrong beer.
We do have a stout. What is that?
It appears I grabbed the wrong beer.
That is not a. Your
Out of
Mexican
my
lager looks.
refrigerator.
Listen, I'm
What
gonna
the
wait.
heck?
I'm gonna wait and judge. I'm gonna wait and judge your Mexican lager until I try it.
I don't even know what this is.
I'm not just gonna look at it and say that that's not what it should be.
Apparently, my Mexican lager got real dark.
It's listen.
Oh,
I don't.
wow. That is
That's the best thing that's ever happened on this show.
like, so
That is the dumbest looking Mexican lager I've ever seen in my life.
Well, we're going to have the Mexican lager.
Dude, we need to
next
talk beer styles.
All right, so-
Caleb, do you want to jump on and talk about beer styles real quick? Like the difference between a Mexican lager and
week.
whatever it is you just poured
I'll
out?
say this.
Pour me some of that Mexican lager.
I don't even know what it is.
Well, pour me some of it. Wow. That was awesome.
That is
What is-
okay. So
Hold on, I'm gonna tell
I
you what
have
this is. Is this a Cheeto stout?
I don't know what it is. So my Mexican lager, I put 'em- So this is you need to label your bottles when you homebrew. I just went by the color of.
Did you brew a stout ever?
No, I haven't.
This isn't a stout. This is smoky? Something smoked?
I'm not sure what this is.
This tastes
I
roasty.
honestly
Have you done a porter?
So
What have you done? Is this
I
someone
don't
else's
think
beer?
this. I don't think this is mine.
It's like it's a smoked something. Do you ever get like a smoked porter from somebody?
It's not bad,
Is this Mike? Is this one of TD Mike's beers?
but he doesn't. I don't think he's ever bottled in these Lone Pints.
Okay. What about
So-
Jeffrey? Is this one of Jeffrey's beers?
Well, I
He
don't.
didn't use these bottles, did he? Who? Hey, Jason Pitts.
This-
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I think this might be one of my old porters
Yeah.
I did a long time ago.
Okay. Well, it's roasty and it's close to a stout, so I guess appropriate. How old is this beer?
Oh, probably like 6 months old by now. So I recently moved,
Still good.
and I packed a bunch of beer, and I thought all my Mexican lagers had the yellow cap in the Lone Pint bottles.
Yeah. But you failed.
But we're drinking this porter.
I'm going to
I
judge
think-
your
I think-
Mexican lager.
I
Hold
think
on.
it's this.
Color, a little dark.
Uh-huh.
Aroma, a little roasty
Yeah.
for the style.
Mhm.
Mouthfeel, a little bigger than not. Usually we're looking for a crisp. You know,
This is
it's slightly sweet from the corn. Did you put any corn in your in this Mexican lager?
I did not this Mexican lager.
This Mexican lager is not your typical. I'm going to say this does not meet style guidelines.
Yeah, this is a dark Mexican lager.
Yeah. Hey, Jules, how you doing? I beat you to it. Paying attention.
Jules, I goofed.
No, he swung and missed epically.
I goofed big time.
Yeah.
This is. I thought I was grabbing a Mexican. Anyway, the lesson to be learned here is label my bottles.
Something. Do something.
And I am bottling today after I get out.
Are you?
Yeah, after I leave. And I'm actually bottling a porter.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Apparently, I already had one bottled.
Not anymore. We unbottled it. That's what I'm best at.
Well,
So, where did you get your ingredients for this porter?
I got my ingredients for this porter the same place I got my ingredients for my Mexican lager and all my other beers.
Yeah.
That would be at
The Grain Cellar,
the Grain Cellar.
the one-stop fermenting shop, Humble, Texas's premier homebrew store. First Street, 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas 77338. Not far from Ingenious, which is also on the table, which is probably it's a cream ale, right? Mm-hmm. Probably more style specific than your Mexican lager. Mm-hmm. But if you have trouble deciding how your Mexican lager is going to turn out or what exactly is a Mexican lager, and you end up making something completely different, you should stop by the Grain Cellar, especially now that we're getting close to the holiday season, holiday shopping time, and you're looking to get some homebrew ingredients or homebrew gear for that homebrewer in your life or potential homebrewer in your life, or maybe you're just looking to pick up a new hobby. Swing on by the Grain Cellar. Ask Preston what you should do. Are you a little intimidated about doing your first brewing session? You can do it right along with Preston. Graincellar.com. Go to their Facebook page. Check all out their information, hours, and all that kind of stuff. And classes. They do classes. And it's not just beers. You want to make wine? Cool. Cider? Cool. Mead? Even cooler. You do them all right there at the Grain Cellar. Graincellar.com. The Grain Cellar. Free hugs when you mention Liquid Lunch. Waist up, waist down. Your choice.
So I'm getting a lot of advice
Oh, are you?
about painter's tape
Yeah.
on the bottle,
Yeah.
Sharpie on the cap.
Did you? Do you?
Don't bother bottling, just keg.
There you go, Jeffrey. That's the vet move right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I see.
Those are all great ideas, and I should have done it.
Yeah.
This is on me.
Yeah. No, it is.
But this porter's not too bad.
No, it's weather appropriate. It's day appropriate. We're approaching stouts, so happy accident.
So this porter is my first attempt at a porter, and I'm using the same recipe on the beer I'm bottling today.
I just spit on myself. What?
I'm using the same recipe that I kind of missed my numbers big time with this one. And it was supposed to be like 6%, and it ended up only being like 4.5%.
Oh, session porter.
Yeah. So I redid it, and I'm bottling today.
Okay. How did you miss your numbers?
Honestly, I think when I was at the grain cellar, and they let me Preston let me get the grain by myself.
Oh,
I don't think I think I screwed it up.
that's
That's where I
always
that's where I effed it up.
always have Preston check your grains.
Yeah. And I'm eventually going to be all keg, but as the new move happens, I don't have the extra refrigerator space to store my kegs now.
You don't.
No, I don't, and I need another. And I'm using my.
I have a refrigerator out there that just needs a $20 part, probably.
Oh,
You can have it.
well, okay.
It's full size refrigerator.
Oh, I don't have room for that.
No.
I need I'm gonna eventually.
Huh.
As soon as we get settled in, I'm getting another
Chest freezer.
stand-up freezer that I will make into
How big?
a Keyser. So,
Full size. I mean, this is
yeah, like that, like the size over of that one.
that's a
The 7.5.
yeah, but that's not a upright. That's just a upright freezers look like a refrigerator. That's
Oh.
a chest freezer.
A chest freezer then.
Yeah,
That
like a treasure chest.
that a couple weeks ago, one lovely Jules went to the grain cellar,
Yeah.
and they had their Keyser making class.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna get this freezer, and she's gonna make a Keyser for me.
Okay.
And so then I could start bottling,
I should do some video.
all bottling. But until then, I'm
Yes, chest freezers are cheap,
I'm
Jeffrey. You can
bottling.
find those if you just look on like Facebook Market or
Mm-hmm.
something. In your area, there's like that one. You remember? You can help me get that one. It was free.
yeah. Well, eventually I'm gonna do that. That's the plans. But I just moved. I haven't even been there. We've only been in the place like a week.
Well, you weren't doing a show last week, so
Yeah.
what's taking you so long?
Tons of boxes, and I got sick. I've
You
been
can't
sick
have
for the
that
last
many
few
boxes.
days. You'd be surprised.
Are there any boxes that you had to make sure that the moving people didn't touch? And you were like, I'll take that one. Have any of those boxes? Personal items?
No,
Things that shan't be spoken of on the show?
I don't know what show you've been listening to, but what could you possibly have in a box?
Just things that are, a little personal. in
Well, let
nature.
me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
This box you speak of is the first thing you do is cut a hole in this box?
No, you don't.
Oh.
You don't want anybody seeing in this box. What I'm saying is,
No, you do. You cut a hole in the box.
Mm-hmm.
One,
yeah, no,
First
that's a
step,
different box.
you cut a hole in the box.
Different box.
Step
Different
2,
box. No, I know what you're talking about. That's a
Yeah.
different box. I'm just saying.
all right.
Is there a box in your house that if something were to happen to you that you'd need a self-destruct button on?
Nah,
Okay.
no, clean living here, buddy.
Okay.
100%.
All right. Just checking. Okay. We went through that porter pretty. I want to try this
Well,
one.
there's still more porter left.
Listen.
But now I'm embarrassed about it.
No, don't be. It's a fine porter. It's
No,
fine.
it's good.
It's a good sessionable light porter brewed by ingredients at the grain cellar.
It's a good porter.
But I want to try Mr. Carlisle's beer right there. Let me tell you. Can I talk about something real quick? I have had the privilege of getting to sit down with Mr. James Carlisle when we were at the grain cellar not that long ago, right? And then last week with Marcus at Baba Brew House, and then yesterday at Backfish with Caleb and Chris and Bianca. And let me tell you, The Houston area is an embarrassment of riches when it comes to beer and beer styles and variety and atmosphere and all that kind of stuff. Anybody watching outside of Houston, let me tell you, if you're coming this way, put your big boy pants on and get ready to drink some awesome beers and have a good time. Because we've got things like the beer that Kennedy just poured and didn't pour me any.
Where's your cup?
It's right there. This whole part was for me
Look,
to.
you can't just put your cup down and expect me to.
That's in the cup putting place.
have
Hold on.
I have bad peripheral vision.
No kidding.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
And
You didn't see that porter coming. Thank you. I appreciate that. But anyway, let me say this. So everything from fruited sours, these smoothies. Have you tried a smoothie beer? Fruit smoothies, Fruit Ninja, like Baba's doing? To hazy IPAs, juicy IPAs.
Oh, this beer is so good.
To a pumpkin cheesecake cream ale and pastry stouts and all kinds of over-the-top just wonderment to even, let me tell you about this other end of the spectrum. We've talked about these hard seltzers and stuff. Well, the problem is when you get some of those mass-produced hard seltzers, they leave that like diet soda kind of feel in your mouth because I don't know if they put too much sugar in there or what they're doing. I don't know. But Caleb Wilson, brewer at Backfish, has mastered these things. Clean, crisp, super drinkable, super fresh. As you'll hear on the show, Interbrews, episode 219, posting maybe later today or tomorrow or Monday. It'll be out there, but just watch. This coconut lime mojito, crispy, just tropical, poolside, beachside, just awesome, like in between beer, perfect beverage. What was the other one, Caleb? It was the passion fruit. Just the hint of this awesome, just crispy, delicious stuff. So get to Backfish. It's only available there currently at Backfish. You can get a growler to go. Maybe head to Backfish and then head to the beach, because then they're like, 7 days, it'll be 90 again. But anyway, but tons of variety there as well. They had all kinds of stuff. Backfish has done like almost 30 different styles since Caleb started there on their pilot system. So something new all the time. Caleb started there like 3 days ago. Are you listening?
Caleb did not start there 3 days ago.
Whatever. Give or take.
Jeffrey,
talk to Caleb.
You're saying he brewed 21 beers in the 3 days he's working.
Whatever it was. Listen, I don't get hung up on details.
Yeah, obviously.
That's a recipe for frustration.
Yeah.
This in the world we live in today, just let it go. Just be like, all right, go with it. But anyway, Jeffrey, talk to Caleb. He's like, I don't know. If you're working on the seltzer, hopped water, kind of trying to get that balance in and everything. I
have a few questions about brewing hard seltzers.
Well, I know a guy, but go ahead.
So you're obviously not using grain, right?
No.
What are you using to get the
water,
to get the alcohol?
Sugar.
It's just water and sugar?
Well, okay. So when you listen to episode 219 of Interbrews, available soon in your favorite podcast directory.
Just in case I don't listen to it.
You'll listen. Because here's the thing. Don't listen for me. Uh-huh. I mean, you can, which is awesome. You can hear more of this. But if you listen to the podcast, I don't get in the way of the entire show. I let Caleb or Chris or Bianca on this latest episode, for example, talk. And it's long form. There's no commercial interruptions. There's no there's no clocks like on a radio show. It's just there. And so it's a deep dive into these breweries, into what's going on currently. A little slice of Houston brewery history. Like a audio time capsule is what I like to think of it as. Anyway, so Caleb talks about how he had to try different yeasts, different water chemistry. I don't want to spoil it. There's a lot of different variations. So there's different types of sugars, different yeast, different fruit, how amounts and ratios of fruit and flavor and all that kind of stuff that you're trying to get. And these things were super crystal clear, and CO2 levels and all that stuff plays into it, right? Oh, and they were so good.
But I mean, do you still go through like? I mean, is it basically just
Whoa.
sugar,
Hold on.
water, boil, ferment?
There's some of that involved. All of that involved. I don't exactly know.
No, I'm curious.
I'm serious. I don't know all the details.
Okay.
We didn't. You'll have to listen to the episode.
Okay.
And if that's not enough, then you need to. Hey, Misty, you need to go to Backfish yourself.
Uh-huh.
They're open 7 days a week, so anytime is convenient, right?
Right.
And go and hang out, and maybe you can bend Caleb's ear or whomever's behind the bar at the time. But can we talk about this beer that we have in our glass right now?
Oh, this beer.
Speaking of,
This beer. Wow.
that's interesting. Cheesecake. So read the label. What's on the back there? What's the description? Curious. Do they have actual cheese in this thing?
I'm guessing no.
I don't know. Cheese beer? Has anybody made a cheese beer?
A light and crisp cream ale made with pumpkin, spices, cheesecake, graham crackers.
Graham crackers. Wait,
Yeah.
go back and say that one more time.
A light and crisp cream ale made
Uh-huh.
with pumpkin, spices, cheesecake, and graham
They
crackers.
threw a cheesecake into this thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Granny, would you please pass me a beer?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It
They threw a
does-
cheesecake into a beer.
It literally tastes like a pumpkin cheesecake.
That's what it tastes
a
like.
liquid.
When do they add the
effing
cheesecake?
Pumpkin cheesecake.
When do they add it? Is it floating around in the keg? I don't know. You'll have to go to Ingenious and figure it out for yourself. Maybe, I wonder if they ever garnish with like a slice of cheesecake. Just bloom right there on the side. So you get a little more cheesecake in your nose. Do you make a pumpkin cheesecake? You make some pies. Do you ever make cheesecake?
I make cheesecake.
You ever make a pumpkin cheesecake?
I've never made a pumpkin
I've
cheesecake.
got a recipe. You got a spring-loaded pan? Or the springform pan?
Springform?
Yeah, springform can.
Well, how
pan?
could you possibly make a cheesecake without a springform pan?
You could put it in, you could do
No.
like slices. You absolutely
No.
could.
You need a springform pan.
You don't have to.
You kind of do.
No. I don't think you do.
Now, the trick is the trick when making a cheesecake is the what do they call it? You got to like when you put it in the oven,
Uh-huh.
you have to put it in hot water, steam bath.
Yeah.
Steam bath is the trick
Yeah.
for a decent cheesecake.
But you don't have to have a springform pan for that.
You kind of do.
No, you don't.
I mean, I guess you don't, but
There you go, winner. Won that debate.
It wouldn't be a cheesecake I'd want to eat. It wouldn't be a cheesecake that would be pleasant to look at.
What if the cheesecake was done in muffin tins? So you
I
had
mean,
individual cheesecakes.
Yeah,
Those-
technically you could do it in a pie plate if you wanted to. But the steam bath
Yeah. No, that's the key.
is the key.
Yeah, to get that even. Yeah.
No, it prevents the cracking on the top.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even heating.
Don't try to school me on pies. And by the
It's
way,
not a pie.
a cheesecake is absolutely a pie.
No.
Oh man,
Cheesecake.
no. Yes, it has cheesecake by name, which is dumb. There is a crust
What?
and a filling in a cheesecake. A cheesecake is a pie.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake.
No,
Has the consistency of cake.
it,
Doesn't have the oozy
not really.
nature of a pie.
No.
Doesn't have the oozy nature of a pie.
you can decorate a cheesecake like a cake.
There you go.
for sure.
And it's not oozy.
But
You
it
put the
is-
oozy
it-
on top.
To me, it's more of a pie.
It's a cake with pie qualities. Hybrid, like a Kolsch. It's the Kolsch of desserts. There you go.
That'd be like calling a Kolsch a lager.
It has lager-like qualities,
It does,
but it's
but
not.
but it's not a lager. It's an ale.
Right. So technically, cheesecake's cake. Nobody calls a Kolsch lager. Nobody does that.
No,
It is an ale, by
it
definition.
is an ale.
Thank you. Cheesecake's a cake.
Cheesecake is a pie.
Cake with pie qualities. Don't insult the cheesecakes.
We're done here.
Because if I go to say, I don't know, the Cheesecake Factory and get one of those like super decadent Oreo cheesecakes,
Right?
it's very cake-like. If I get the hybrid pumpkin cheesecake on top of the pecan pie, you had that one before? They just kind of mash them together. Even a pecan pie has the oozy quality. The filling is oozy. So, pie, cake. difference. Cheesecake. Cake. Done. Debate 1, winner. What's up now? What are you looking at? You got something else to do?
I got some messages from
doc-
mom and dad and stuff.
Oh, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Are they still in Spain?
No,
Where are they at?
they're in Andorra.
Okay. How far is Andorra from Spain?
It is on the border.
Okay. So are they still over in Europe?
They are. Yes, they are.
Do they celebrate International Stout Day in Andorra?
I have no idea.
Do you have any Andorra facts you can wow us with? Are they watching the show?
I hope not.
Yeah, you know what? I think your parents. I think your parents are
They-
are great people.
Oh,
I'm a fan.
Jeffrey said it's a custard,
What?
a cheesecake.
It's not a
Not-
custard. It starts
not-
with a
it's-
custard. A
it's-
custard is an
it's-
element
it's-
of the cheesecake.
Actually, it's not a It's not a custard.
It starts as a custard. You make a custard and then you right.
Custard doesn't have cream cheese in it.
Yeah, but custard is an element of a cheesecake. Custard is what? Milk
I mean-
and eggs and some spices, basically, and some sugar.
Yeah, custard basically.
And then you add in the cream
yeah.
cheese, and and then you bake that, or you
Yeah,
put it in the steam
I mean, a
bath.
custard is basically
So I
egg,
got to change the calendar.
egg and sugar.
Listen, Val,
Eggs and sugar.
Val Knutzy Valinsons, he's love you, but your month has passed.
Yeah.
I changed yours. You didn't even notice. Normally, you give me
I know.
crap about not changing.
I did
it, and
notice
changed
that.
it.
I did notice
Did you
that.
feel like, oh, he remembered?
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I just Take it, and I'm going to change this one over here.
All right.
Go, boom, Kennedy can.
Yeah. All right.
Oh look,
November.
it's November.
It's November.
Look at Dave.
It's November.
All right, go. Where is that at? Is
This
that
was
the,
in Berlin.
one? Oh,
An old flak tower.
is that where the communists used to stand up there and like almost shoot people?
Well, they were fascist, not communist.
Who? The East Germans?
No, the Nazis.
Oh, that's from World War II.
Yeah.
That's not the Berlin Wall.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Basically, it's an anti-aircraft tower.
Oh, okay.
And
That's heartwarming.
They tried to destroy it, but it was like too well built.
Yeah.
So it's
a lot of rebarb involved?
then they just buried it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
it's still there, but
buried
you
it
got
first.
some nice. Anyway, if you notice, there's a star
vanilla.
on November 3rd.
Thank you. Jeffrey said vanilla. Cheesecake is a tart. He says it's still a cake.
Cheesecake, it is not a tart.
Can I?
A tart's fruit.
Yeah, you put the fruit topping on top of a cheese. Do you ever bake a fruit into cheesecake? I don't think you do. Unless
Yeah, you
it's
can.
pump-
Sure you do.
You can, but most
Sure.
people don't. It's a cheesecake with fruit topping, right? A fruit.
Yeah. Like
a
a
compote.
Yeah, or glaze, something like that.
In the hottest brewers calendar, second to last month for November. John, holla if you hear me. Look, holler at this hottie. Look at how serious. Look at how serious he looks. He's like, look at me. I'm inside a brewing vessel with a spotlight on my forehead. John, holler if you hear me.
Wow,
Holler Brewing.
They really get deep in there to clean.
Yeah, they do. John Holler. He's smoldering. He's smoldering right there. Smoldering good looks. John Holler. Holler Brewing. Down near Sawyer Yards. Or in Sawyer Yards, right? Sawyer Yards, there's a lot going on down there.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about?
What?
Oh,
What haven't we talked about?
Buffalo Bayou.
Oh, we haven't talked about that.
They just opened.
They did.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anybody been there yet?
I was supposed to go on Monday. I had plans to go on Monday, and then a child got sick. And so
I know about getting sick.
They frown on throwing up children to a brewery, typically. I'm sure Russell would
Probably
be
not
cool.
as much as you think.
Well, Russell's cool and understanding, but I thought better of crashing that day. But yeah, they're now open. And has anybody gone yet?
Yeah. Any of the hundreds of people watching right now? Any of you guys gone yet?
Do we have hundreds of people watching?
Well, of course.
Wow, we had lots of comments.
Tens,
Hey, this is
ones,
tens of.
ones of
No, there's a
people.
bunch. Like right now, Facebook says all the people are watching. That's a thing. Hey,
All of Facebook's watching.
all of Facebook's watching. Let me throw this out.
Yeah.
If you are a company or a entity or an individual or even a politician, I don't know, whatever, we'll accept money from just about anybody. And you're looking to get your product and or business and or service and or just message out in front of some of the finest people in all the world that love craft beer in Texas, this show, you could get this awesome L Bar sponsorship, 15 minutes worth. It would look like that. Pull up the Grain Cellar again.
How about I pull up this one instead?
Do that. Boom, like the Texas Renaissance Festival. Boom. Yeah, still going on. We got another, 3 weeks, 2 weeks,
Something like that.
3
yeah.
weeks. This year they're going further than they've ever gone before. I believe this weekend is Heroes and Villains.
I don't know.
Heroes and Villains or something along
We
those lines.
had a really good time out there, though.
Oh, let me tell you, Bruce Leslie, I love you if you're listening or watching or seeing this later. And Jose, how's it going, buddy? Listening in on Mixler. We're back. Yeah, we sorry we had a couple weeks there where the Mixler was.
How did?
Huh?
I just noticed something.
What?
Jeffrey, for some reason, he's got a title of top fan.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bestowed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it
I
fits.
don't know.
It fits.
It just asked me if I wanted to give him the top fan status, and I was like, yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
If I could do it on Mixler, I'd give it to Jose in a heartbeat.
Can we do? Is there only room for one top fan?
I don't. No, I think there's more than one.
All right.
I don't-
We need to give some other people top fans.
Yeah. No, we'll jump on there.
Yeah.
Holler at us if you want a top fan. Insignia.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should make T-shirts, or have T-shirts made. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Renaissance Festival. Okay. Yes, we did have a blast. We were out there. We got to not only drink delicious beers at Brigadoon Brewery and Brew School. Have we been back? When did we go?
It was.
Did we have a show after we went? Have we talked about it at all, or did we? Was that right before? No, we did a show. We talked about it
Yeah.
because you finally got to try the Black Plague
I finally got to try Black Plague. Yeah.
at Brigadoon Brewery.
Oh
and Brew
man,
School.
I had a lot of Black Plagues.
Yes, let me tell you.
I feel like I got the Black Plague.
Maybe that's why you got the sniffles now. You're just kind of shaking it off. But Bruce Leslie, he does that Scotch tasting, the tour of Scotland through your mouth, or however. I don't know how they market it, but totally worth it. I think it's $21 or $27 for the ticket to do the Scotch tasting. I think it's like 7 different Scotches you get to
You
try.
get a lot of Scotch.
It was a great deal of Scotch and a world of information. He just goes into depth with the map and his kilt and his lovely locks and his awesome Scottish accent and all of that.
He just does not break character.
He doesn't stop, can't stop, won't stop.
No, it does not stop.
And you start Southern and work your way up through the aisles and all that stuff. And there's also a documentary on Amazon Prime just called Scotch. So if you want to dig into some Scotch, I say go to the Renfest, do the Scotch tasting with Bruce, and then watch the Amazon Prime documentary Scotch.
Did you know?
And you can go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon and sign up for Amazon Prime.
Did you know there's a Kennedy clan in Scotland?
Sure.
Yes.
Did you know there's a Stuart clan, the Royal Stuarts? Boom, what's up?
Kennedy's a cooler clan.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
All the cool people are in there.
No, they're not. Is Robert the Bruce Kennedy clan? No, he's Stuart, brah.
Robert he's in
Braveheart,
He's
bro.
in the Bruce clan.
No, he's not. He's the Royal Stuarts, brah.
Yeah.
Mary Queen of Scots,
Yeah.
Stuart.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Stewart,
Yeah.
he's a Stuart. Payne Stewart, the
Yeah.
golfer, Stuart.
Really?
I didn't know if you knew all that.
And how many people from the Stewart clan have been presidents?
We were
I'll tell
royalty.
you.
We don't get elected.
I
We're
tell you.
we were given our title.
Zero.
We were given our title
Yeah.
by God, by the Almighty.
Well, someone from the Kennedys. President.
You have to get elected.
President.
Did he get reelected?
Well,
I mean, did he get reelected?
not exactly.
Yeah. Well, point.
I'll just say this. There's a lot of haters out there.
Haters
Yeah.
of what?
Of
Scotch.
the Kennedys.
Oh, like the group, the Dead Kennedys.
What?
The group, right?
What?
Isn't that you wear that shirt like twice a month?
No, I haven't worn that shirt in a while.
That's
Let's
not
just
true.
say I kind of outgrew it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Getting taller?
Yeah. I'm getting taller, but like
Why aren't my
not in the right, but like I'm getting taller, but like horizontally taller.
Hey man, it happens to the best
Yeah.
of us. Why are there we go. Like my comments aren't
Oh,
What?
Jeffrey's asked when we want to meet up.
Meet up for what?
I think he was talking when we were talking about Buffalo Bayou.
Oh. We got to check their hours, though.
Anyway, I live in town now,
Yeah, you do.
and I'm close. I'm within a mile away from 5 breweries.
Is that what you want to talk about now?
So if anybody wants to meet up sometime,
Oh,
I'm available
okay.
as long as it's on a Thursday or Friday.
So tonight you're saying meetup, after show meetup
Yeah,
with Kennedy
somebody wants
at
to-
where are you going to meet up
If
today?
somebody wants to hang out,
Hold on.
Hmm.
This is the map.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
this is the map.
Yeah.
Wait,
Let's
you're
see.
here, right? Well, you're on Shepherd, right? So this is Shepherd. This
Yeah.
line here in my hand is Shepherd.
Yeah.
Are you north or south of Astral?
South of Astral.
South of Astral.
Right.
So that would also put you south of Farm Boy.
I'm walking distance to Farm Boy.
So you're right around Farm Boy.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to meet up at, say, let's see, well, you could go to,
I could go to
Astral?
Astral.
or you could go to
Brash.
Brash is right there,
Yeah.
right over here.
Yeah.
You could also go to
Great Heights. Yeah.
or Walking Stick,
Walking Stick. Yeah. For sure.
or the petrol station.
Yeah. Or Petrol Station.
Let's see, how many is that? Petrol, Walking. No, wait.
Petrol's not a
Right.
Yeah.
Walking, Great,
We've talked about 4
Astral,
right now.
Brash.
Yeah. And then Eureka Heights.
Oh, Eureka Heights, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right around the corner. But then you're not, how far are you from Holler and Buffalo Bayou and what will soon be the Houston location of Parrish? And what's the cidery that's going in there? Anybody know? The cidery at right there. You're not that far from there, right?
I'm
Like a
really,
5-minute drive?
I'm really not far from.
Anything.
Yeah.
But from there,
Except here.
there you go.
Yeah.
You have to drive to do the coolest stuff. Or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Jeffrey's closest brewery is his garage.
Mm-hmm. My closest studio is my front room.
Yeah.
The studio. And there's beers in there.
What is it? What is the closest brewery to you?
Now, well, we had Wicked Boxer like two minutes away, and then they're moving. Which, by the way, they've got their bar built, and they're getting closer to reopening, with more room and the ability to brew more beer. So, onward and upward.
Is it Brazos Valley?
No, Brazos Valley's in Brenham, which is 30 minutes away, but it's a straight shot. Oh, speaking of, I'm glad you brought up Brazos Valley.
Well, I did it on purpose.
There, the announcement coming later today of when the brewery will be back open, when their tap room will be open. So that's exciting. So Josh and the whole crew up there, Josh actually a neighbor of mine, Josh Bass, Brazos Valley, all those fantastic beers. But the tap room, the announcement coming today. Everybody watch social medias, Facebook, I guess. Facebook's kind of still the main one, right? TikTok? Is Brazos Valley on TikTok yet?
Isn't TikTok for like high school and below?
You got to start early. You got to start getting them into craft beer early, like just aware.
I'm going to say this right now.
Education.
We do not promote underage drinking.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
At
awareness and education and what good beer is and
At
the
all.
proper when you get to be of age, how to properly, safely, and
Everybody
maturely enjoy.
Waits until they're 21 before they consume alcohol.
Did you did a Guns N' Roses reference in our post?
I did. You just know.
I just now looked
noticed
at.
that?
Well, I don't. I'm busy.
Yeah,
you know,
I
throwing
did
out
a
there.
Guns N' Roses reference because it rained on me the entire way here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this: how many times do you have to play that song to make it here? Twice.
I didn't play it at all.
But I'm asking time wise to
Yeah.
get here. It took you what 30 minutes?
Yeah, a little.
So you have to play it one and a half times.
I made a wrong turn. Yeah.
You made a wrong turn.
Yeah.
Where?
So I'm coming from off of 610 to 290.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when you get to that mess there, it's kind of confusing, and I missed the 290 exit.
Did you continue on 610? Back
Yeah.
on 610?
Yeah,
And you're like backing home?
yeah, I had to like make a big old U-turn and stuff.
I think from where
Yeah,
you're
it
at,
was-
couldn't you just take like 34th or something
I
over
could. I mean, yeah, I could take 34th all the way to 290, but it's faster to get on 610.
Not
I
if
mean,
you
it's
missed the turn.
faster if you don't miss the exit.
Yeah. So anyway, Brazos Valley. There you go. Boom. Where's our? Do we have a Brazos?
Jeffrey, when you go to Brash, let me know. I'll meet you there.
Brazos Valley. I'm excited about that being open.
Yeah.
No, wait. Back to the closest brewery to me.
Uh-huh.
Twisted Acre, I
Yeah.
guess. Or no. Let me think about this. Craft Beer Cellar Cypress, which is the Stovetop Brewing, which is their little one barrel You know, you have to go there to try it. I guess that technically would be the closest one. Bearded Fox is pretty close.
Yeah.
Bearded Fox, love those beers. Love those guys too.
You're not too far from Klaus Brewing.
Klaus is pretty close too. Klaus has got some good stuff.
Freaking love that place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's one in Waller getting built right now.
Shot collar.
It's called what? It's got a number in there. Sixth location, fifth location, eighth location. So, hold on. Talk amongst yourselves while I look it up. Anybody? Anybody got that information?
Nope.
Soon to be open.
Nope.
Soon to be.
Nope.
Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'll figure it out. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, I will
looking,
say this.
I'm looking on Instagrams.
I'm now consuming a Tank 7.
Yeah,
This is thanks to Jules.
yeah.
She pimps the Boulevard beer now.
Oh man,
And this is a GABF award-winning beer.
there you go. It's been around for a while though.
And it's really good.
Okay, it's not six.
Yeah, I just recently had it for the first time. As in like last week.
That's really?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Eighth location.
It doesn't
No.
taste anything like the Saisons I brew.
Eighth location. No. Seventh location. There's a number in there. Anybody got anybody helping me out here? Maybe if I just do Waller, Waller Brewery, Waller
Shot collar.
Brewery.
Baller.
Brewery.
Is it the Baller Brewing?
No. Search Waller.
Oh, 20 inch. It's the 20-inch blades on the Impala. Waller.
It's not.
No.
I haven't seen. They've been building it out. I haven't seen a post in the last couple of days. That means nothing, really. I don't know. Anyway,
Oh,
there you go. I'll find it
I think I'm understanding
What?
I think I just figured out what the problem is.
at the beginning of the show
Yeah.
from an hour ago.
Yeah.
What is it?
For some reason,
Did
I don't think my clock.
your clock didn't
My clock didn't automatically
reset?
reset. It's saying like 2:00 right now.
Oh, yeah, we're late if it's 2:00.
I think that was the problem.
I don't. Okay, if anybody else has that information, location 6. That's it. Jeffrey knows everything.
Well, he is a top fan.
Well, no, I'm just saying he just knows everything. Here we go.
He doesn't have the top
I
fan.
gotta look it up. Okay, there we go. Location 6 Brewing. Let's see, what's the latest thing? Oh, they got their signs for the windows. That was 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yes.
I've got a sticker for you, Jeffrey.
Okay, cool.
When you want, I got a Liquid Lunch sticker or 2 for you.
All right, cool. Location 6. That might be the closest one when it's all said and done. That's how far out I am. Okay, there you go. Location 6. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jeff.
he Googled it.
It's fine. I don't have time to Google everything. Sometimes you have to rely on your people.
Yep.
What did you? Oh, give me some of that Tank 7. It's been a while since I've had that.
Yeah.
It's I remember when that first came out. Kansas City, right?
You know, I have family in Kansas City.
Do you? When was last? And you've never been to this brewery?
No. And these are also good bottles for brewing.
Because you can peel off the label.
Labels come off really easy.
Yeah. Who Boulevard
Really easy,
owned by?
really easy, really
who?
easy.
Okay, Jeffrey. Who's Boulevard owned by now? They're part of a group. What's the group? I forget the name of the group.
Whoa, this is 8.5%.
Yeah. Be careful.
I would never have guessed that.
No. Brew a beer like this.
I tried to brew an 8% Saison.
And how did?
It didn't. I didn't hit my numbers.
Oh. Why don't you hit your numbers?
I don't.
Are you picking out your grain?
I don't know why I didn't hit my numbers on this one.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, I'll find out if I hit my numbers today on my next porter.
Oh. Okay. Jeffrey has a computer in front of him. Wait, are you saying PC as opposed to an Apple?
Yes.
Oh.
He's smart.
Yeah, well, enough of that. All right. Well, it's 1:00, so we have just a couple minutes before this show has to wrap. And I don't mean like bust out some fat rhymes. I mean in the show. So what have we learned today? One, Ingenious makes delicious, crazy beers.
Yeah. Yep.
2, you need to listen to Interbrews and hear more about other great beers around the Houston area.
I think
3,
okay.
no, wait, go ahead.
I'm going to say the most valuable lesson we learned today is you should always label your beers when you homebrew.
Label your brews. When
Label
you
your
homebrew.
brews. Don't depend on the color of the bottle caps because it'll trick you.
Study style guidelines before you brew Mexican lagers. 7, check your clocks. B,
Yeah.
um,
I think another thing we learned today is one must check themselves before one wrecks themselves.
that words to live by.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start some music softly.
Duval.
What?
Duval.
Duval. Oh, this who owns it?
Yeah.
Duval Murtgat. They also own Omegong and some other
Oh
crap.
my gosh.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who else do they own? Somebody else. They own like 6 breweries.
They don't own me.
Who does?
No one.
Yeah. Especially not your label or your homebrew label gun.
My homebrew label gun is masking tape. No, painter's tape.
Yeah. Well, did you use it to box up everything to close your boxes?
No.
So is everything put away? Is it going to be put away by next week?
Well, my parents are coming in like 2 weeks, so
So you got to get everything stowed away.
yeah.
Are you going to take your parents to like petrol station, get a Rancor burger, something along those lines? Sit outside if the weather's nice?
No,
Why? They don't like burgers?
they like burgers.
There you go. What else do they need? I know they don't indulge.
They don't indulge.
That's fine. Will you indulge
that-
when you're with them? Like they could get something else. They could get like a soda or
I'd-
some sparkling waters.
I do, but I don't overdo.
You're close to home. You don't need to.
Yeah.
It's not like you're a one-time deal for you now that you can go to Petro. Say, oh, this is the one time I can go to Petro because I don't get down into town that often. It's not like me. Got to overdo it. Got to get 3 burgers and 7 beers. You don't have to do that. If the weather's nice, go sit outside. They'll like that. It's very European, right?
Yeah, just like that HEB that's on Shepherd. It's very European.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
They have like a
The women don't shave their pits.
no. They have like an escalator for your carts.
Oh yeah, like the Whole Foods on Montrose, or not on Post Oak,
Yeah.
the one with the Whole Foods brewing company. Yeah,
They've got a good beer selection at HEB too.
there you go. Yeah, no, I think they'll dig being down in town. I mean, you've probably taken them around there, but go hang out at Walking Stick or Great Heights or whatever. It's fun.
Yeah.
Good places. They'll dig it.
It's starting to get like it's.
Oh, Firestone Walker. That's the other one. Thank you, Foamy Head 13, a.k.a. John, a.k.a. you guy. Okay, what else we got? Anything we need to talk about? We got a minute of music. You know what? Maybe in the new year, because we're getting close to the new year, maybe I do a different outro, and maybe I do a different intro, a new intro, and a new epic intro. To go when we expand to multiple days a week,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You up for it?
Whatever.
Okay. Hey, there. Hey, the Beer Jesus. Hello. We're about to wrap up the show, but thanks for watching there on Twitch. That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, we got Beer Jesus.
Yeah, the Beer Jesus.
The Beer Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So
What
thank
are
you.
What are you drinking right now? The Beer Jesus.
Well, he's got 24 seconds to answer, plus the delay.
Oh.
Anyway, we got to go, man.
So he's
We
got no
got-
chance.
Well, tweet us or something. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part. Kennedy, good job. And me, awesome, as always. No worries. Okay, we'll talk to you next time, Beer Jesus. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Drink some stouts or something.